Hello and welcome to the Literary Bar. How are you doing? We're living in interesting times. 2024 has been quite an adventure, and a lot of us have faced serious challenges. Financial, emotional, and our mental health have been affected. So my beautiful and calm guest today has promised to teach us how to handle stress through yoga. You cannot afford to miss this practical exercise from the book under review. So grab your cup of tea, and I'll grab mine, and I'll pull out my yoga mat and see you after the break. Do join us. Welcome back. December 9th is the International Day of Commemoration and Dignity of Victims of Genocide and of Prevention of this crime. This year marks 30 years of the Rwandan genocide, and Bosnia and Herzegovina will mark 30 years next year, 2025. There are still too many wars going on, and the victims are our brothers and our sisters. As we come to the end of 2024, let's choose love over violence. I'm extremely thrilled to have a member of the Art of Living Foundation with me at the Literary Bar today. Art of Living Foundation was established in 1981 by Gurudev Sri Ravi Shankar. The mission is to create a happier, stress-free world by providing tools for personal transformation with a focus on stress reduction and mental well-being. The vision is to focus a global community that seeks positive change and well-being for all individuals. Gurudev is also the author of Know Your Mind, the book under review today. After the break, you'll meet my charming guest who will not only discuss the book, but will teach us breathing techniques to manage stress. Welcome back. My guest today, Smita Mahesh, has a PhD in Finance Management and a BSc in Biological Science. She's a facilitator with the Art of Living Foundation, where she conducts stress management workshops and stress-free parenting sessions. Very interesting. Smita also leads the Art of Living project Pavitra, a menstrual health and hygiene workshop for girls ages 12 to 20. Her passion is to help individuals blossom to their full potential. Welcome, Smita.
Thank you. My pleasure to be here.
How are you?
I'm good. And you?
You look better than I do. So, Art of Living, I need to know that. How do I live a better life? First of all, you work with the Happiness Center.
Yes.
So, Art of Living Happiness Center, that goes hand in hand. So, tell us a bit about that.
Yeah, so Happiness Center is an Art of Living initiative. Now, as you mentioned in your intro, Gurudev founded this organization about 43 years ago, and now we are present in 184 countries. So, ups and downs are part of living, but smiling through them is art of living.
Right.
So that's what we teach, to always smile and be happy.
You do have a beautiful smile, and I'm envious of that smile. So today you're going to talk us through how we can manage to have a better life, or the art really of handling stress and managing life as we've seen it. I mean, you've been in Nigeria for 26 years.
Yes.
So, well done on that. I think I should even give you a medal for being here and surviving and still looking this good. So, the Art of Living is an initiative of Gurudev Sri Ravi Shankar. And the book on the review is Know Your Mind. Yes, and in this book, which is the book we're looking at, and the excerpt that I got from this book, you talked about stress. What is stress in your point of view?
Now, I like the title of this book. If you see Know Your Mind, and if you see, it is highlighted in red, Know Mind.
Yes.
Right? So when you actually look at your mind or know more about your mind, you see that it is full of thoughts. Research has told us that on an average, in a human mind, thoughts vary from 6,000 to 60,000.
In our lifetime?
No, in a day.
In a day?
You know, it varies from person to person, but minimum thoughts is 6,000, and most of these thoughts are repetitive. You know, we are constantly thinking either about the past or about the future. Always, I want to do this, I want to do that. Always your mind is busy. Now, thoughts are energy. So, no wonder we feel drained. And that is why, you know, we have heard that, you know, your mind can be your best friend or your worst enemy.
Yeah.
So if your mind is filled with thoughts of worry, fear, anxiety, the quality of your life will be down. And you will be like always having a pessimistic attitude. But at the same time, if you are more joyful, enthusiastic, you are like, I can face the world. Bring on any challenges. I can do it. So the mind is very, very powerful.
Smita, I'm happy you have been in Nigeria for 26 years, so you be Niger baby that. You be Niger babe, so you hear me. How is it? I mean, you've seen all the changes with us, and it's been spectacularly difficult in the past couple of months or years. I think since COVID, you know, the country has taken quite a hit, and we're yet to rebound. What do you tell the Nigerians that you see now that a lot of us are jackpot? You sabi jackpot, abi?
No.
Jackpot. The people who leave the country, the mass
yes,
exodus.
Japa. Yeah. I call it
Japa.
Japa. Yes.
So we're leaving the country. We're having this mass exodus because people don't know how to cope anymore. And you're saying that if we understand the art of living, we would be able to find ways or the technique to deal with the stress of living in Nigeria at the moment. How?
You know, I think that's an easy way. I don't blame them, but it is like, you know, oh, let's just move out. But that's not the solution, right? These are our roots. This is our culture. This is our pride. So we need to do something for this country. So what is happening is people are getting so stressed. They are not finding any solution. They are unable to see solution. Why? Because their mind is always full of thoughts of, oh, I have to do this, worry, anxiety, fear. But on the contrary, if they are able to just calm down and think of ways how they can be more creative and productive, don't just blame the government for everything. You know, I can always take care of my neighbors, my street, and just let's look small, and then, you know, little by little we widen our scope of you know, how we can improve the things, the solutions. But it doesn't, if you are just looking, oh, the government is not doing anything, it's not. What are you doing? You know, leaving the country, there also it's not going to be easy. You have to start from the scratch. That effort, let's try and put it here and see.
It's interesting because looking at you, you're obviously not Nigerian, but 26 years, that's more than, you are here, you know. So anyone looking at you from your country say, but you have jackpot from your country to Nigeria. So you're a foreigner here who is doing well. So one wonders, is it because you're seeing it through a foreigner's eyes that you think that Nigeria has better options at the moment?
So I will say that yes, when, you know, nobody likes leaving the country, let me tell you. So when I came to this country first, I was so upset. I'm missing my parents. But the love and the warmth that I received from the people in Nigeria is the only reason I stayed back here so long. And people were so optimistic, and there was like, we can do everything. And that's the reason I said that I want to join a school where I don't teach in a foreign school, but I want to teach in a local school. And I met and I loved, but I don't know when the things started changing, and it's like people maybe it is the internet, and people started looking outside and then they forgot of all the richness that we have. You know, when I look at Nigeria, I know Nigeria has got oil and soil. You know, but everybody is focused only on the oil. Nobody is thinking about agriculture.
Okay.
I have realized that any seed that I sow comes up beautifully. The soil is so rich, but nobody is focusing on agriculture. Nobody is focusing on our culture, the beautiful garment industry, you know, the tie and dye. Nobody is focusing on our handicrafts. We have so much of the basket weaving, the wooden sculptures, but nobody is paying attention. Everybody is looking at, like, you know, quick money, but nobody is thinking about the production sector, the manufacturing sector. Everybody wants ready-made solutions. Nobody wants to be that entrepreneur and do something
that we need. So now bringing you back, I can see that disconnect from seeing our opportunities is what is adding to the stress. That, you know, because you describe stress in a particular way in this book. It's having a lot to do and less time.
Yes. How do you describe stress? Stress is too much to do, too little time, and no energy.
Yes.
So, can we do something about our work? No, we cannot. Can we do something about time? Can we add an extra hour to our day? No. But what is in our control is the energy.
Yes.
So,
What is energy to you in the art of living? What is that?
see, when your energy is high, the thoughts that are in you are all optimistic, are happy, are positive. So that automatically gives me the energy. You know, as I said, a weak mind cannot carry a strong body, but
Yes,
a strong
that is
mind
such
can
a
carry a
Powerful
weak body.
statement. Yes, I paused when I read that. You know, a weak mind cannot carry a strong body. For me, that really got me thinking, and that's from Gurudev's
Yes.
teaching. That's from his teaching. So, what got you interested in Gurudev's philosophy?
Yeah, so you know, I had been searching for quite from my 20s. I knew I was always a
You
believer
don't look
in
older
hard.
than 25, but it's okay. You don't look older than 25.
Oh, thank you. I love you, Chinedum.
Thank you. Love you back.
So, you know, I would think that, you know, as long as I'm doing my work, I'm fine. But then there were certain pressures from outside, and which I felt that I am doing my job. Why can't people do their job? And, you know, that was bothering me. I knew I am doing my work, but something was pulling me down. I was not being natural. I was not being happy. And that's when I came across by accident of a workshop of Gurudev. And I said, 3 days, you know, what's going to happen? So anyway, my husband also supported me, and both he and I went for this workshop. And we loved the breathing technique. And we said, okay, this is something nice. But then the facilitator told us that you have to make this a part of your life. You don't have to change your lifestyle. Just add this to what you are already doing. So just like we take care of our physical hygiene, we take care of our dental hygiene, this will be your mental hygiene. So, you know, don't go out without cleaning or bathing your mind. And I didn't understand what he was saying at that time. But slowly, about maybe I should say about 45 days of practice, I started noticing I'm having more energy, because I knew what thoughts to keep in my mind and what to disconnect, what not to give importance. And that's how we started being regular with this practice. And after 8 years of practice, I decided it's my responsibility to take it to other people also.
Wow.
That's how I became a facilitator.
You promise you're going to give me some practical tips on that. So after the break, we'll go right into it. Welcome back. I hope you brought out your mat because we're going to have a practical demonstration, but just in a little while. We'll still talk a bit more with Smita before we have our exercise. So, Smita, we're coming to the end of the year, and at the beginning of every year, people have the things they want to do. They've written it out. They have, Nigeria is very spiritual, religious. We've prayed over it, and somehow the year has come to an end. And for some people, most have been achieved, all have been achieved, half have been achieved, and then nothing at all for some people. And how do you think such people will handle that kind of disappointment that will be quite stressful?
See, as I was mentioning, when your energy is low, you tend to think only negative. But we always, if you look back, you will realize that only the best happens to you. So that's my mantra. Only the best will happen to me. Now, there are certain things which I desire, and I feel, oh, if it happens, that is what success is.
Yes.
But there are certain things which the right time has not come, and so I have not achieved it. Or something better is going to come. Because I have faith in the universe, in the divine, that only the best will happen to me. Because the universe loves us, and that is why we are alive, we are breathing. So yes, I would say that please don't think in the negative way. Maybe what your things were in your list that I have to achieve by the end of 2024, maybe you are thinking with your little mind, with your small mind. Think from a bigger picture, from a bigger perspective. Either the time is not right, or something better is coming for you. So keep in mind, only the best will happen to me.
Yeah, again, that sounds really nice, but I'm just thinking for somebody who maybe doesn't have a job, or just got news that they are sick, someone broke somebody's heart, a relationship just come to an end. So all the really crazy stuff, a student who didn't pass his exams or something, or depression at the end of the day, now we throw around the word depression. So how do people handle that? I mean, in a more practical way than just the universe is going to answer you.
Okay.
Be practical, be whatever. How? Because I think that is what separates people from pursuing some level of spirituality, because it doesn't sound realistic, what you were saying. To the average Nigerian, I speak on behalf of Nigerians now, and I guess people watching us from beyond Nigeria, how do people find relief from the stress of disappointment or depression?
So that's what I'm saying, that when your energy, and we call it in Sanskrit, it is prana, and you would have heard the term chi.
Yeah, chi.
Right?
Yes.
So it is the subtle life force energy.
And the chakra.
Yes, the chakra is again the subtle life force energy, or the prana. So when that is low, that is when you see that I have no options left. This is the end of the world. Getting a job is not the end of the world. Though society has trained us like that. You are successful if you have a job. You are successful if you have a house. You are successful if you are married. There are people who have house and are unhappy. There are people who do not have a house and still happy. So happiness is a choice. Happiness is an attitude. And the wisdom is to de-link it from people and situation and things and be happy. Now, why are you not able to be happy? Why are you not able to see options? It is because this life force energy is low. And how do you increase it? Nature has sent us with the key.
Okay.
But because we have not been taught in schools or colleges, and even our families, our forefathers didn't know about it, nobody tells us. So it's not our fault. Nobody has taught us about it. Now, if you see, you can see your body, but you cannot see your mind.
Yes.
And in between the body and the mind is breath. You can feel your breath, but you cannot see it. So breath is both tangible and intangible. And that is the link between your body and your mind. So if you notice a small baby, 6-month-old baby sleeping, have you noticed how the child breathes?
Easy.
Easy, but what other thing? Suppose the baby is sleeping. If you notice, when the child is breathing, the stomach comes out. Because nature sent us, that is the full breath, that is you're using your full lung capacity. And more the oxygen in your body, more the energy, and more positive you will be, more enthusiastic you will be, more joyful you will be. Now that is how a child has so many disappointments at his level. At his level, somebody snatched a chocolate, somebody snatched a toy for him. That is his world.
Well,
And that is but then the child cries, and the next moment is able to snap out of it. But what happens to us? Oh, I failed this interview. Now I cannot see anything else. I'm stuck with it. My mind is stuck in that. 2 days would have passed, 4 days would have passed, but I'm still thinking, oh dear, I lost that interview. That's one thing. Oh, I failed in the exam. Instead of that, if the child thinks, okay, what did I learn from this mistake? And now what else? What opportunity do I see? Or if it is a broken heart, there are millions of people in this world. If this didn't work, it didn't work.
Where them they, those million people, for people who are looking for love, where are those people?
It's because you have shut your eyes. That's what I would say.
Shine your eye out there.
You are like, oh no, this is the end of the world. It is not the end of the world. I know, you grieve over it.
Yeah.
You have a right to grieve over it, express over it, but don't be stuck in it.
And we get out of this through our breathing.
Yes.
So this is going to bring us right to our breathing technique. And this is part of meditation. This is part of meditation, right?
Yeah. So breathing helps you to calm your mind.
Okay.
And that is what we called meditation. Meditation is the art of relaxing without actually sleeping. You are aware and you are physically and mentally relaxing.
The art of doing nothing.
Art of doing nothing.
So from the art of living, we're going to the art of doing nothing. So join us after the break so that you watch a practical demonstration on how to breathe and work your way out of stress. So join Smita and I after this break. Hello and welcome back. If you're just joining us, where have you been? Well, for the first time at the Literary Bar, we're going to take a practical demonstration from what we read in a book. The book under review today is Know Your Mind by Gurudev Sri Ravi Shankar. And Smita, who's a facilitator for this wonderful foundation, the Art of Living, is going to take us through breathing exercises to help us fight the stress that is killing all of us. So Smita, thank you.
Yeah.
What do we do?
So Chinedu, we talked that it is important to raise our energy, right? So I will teach you a breathing technique which will boost your energy instantly.
Okay.
So next time you feel an energy slump, please use this technique rather than reaching out for a cup of coffee or sugary drinks or carbonated drinks. No. This will give you more energy. So your focus is better, you're more alert, you're more creative, more productive and more joyful, right? So I don't want to give any excuse to the people sitting in office. Even they can do it sitting on their chair. We will be doing it on the yoga mat, but they can do it even sitting on the chair. Just make sure that the spine is erect. So let's sit down. So just because we have been constantly working on the desk, we can just stretch our hands at the shoulder level. Fingers are outstretched and palms are towards your shoulder. So you will feel all the, most of our stress is also stored in the shoulder joint, neck. So this will help erase that out. And then maybe you can just make a few circles. And just try to coordinate it with your breath, in half the circle and out half the circle. Just do it mindfully. Be aware of any pains and aches that are there in your shoulder area. Just do it, and do it with a smile, because I know your arms will ache, and if they are aching, that means that you're doing it right. Okay?
It's aching.
Yeah? So now say bye-bye. Bye all the stress.
Bye,
Goodbye.
stress. Goodbye. Never see you again.
Yeah, and relax and just bring, it's just a simple exercise and it will just help you. Maybe just massage your arms if it's just aching a little. Now this breathing technique is called the bellows breath.
Bellows breath.
Right? So it is like a sudden gush of energy or air in your body. So what I need you to do is, palms are in a loose fist next to your shoulders. Your elbows are close to your body, right? And when I say in, we breathe in and our hands go up and palms open, right? And when I say out, you do it with a slight force. Okay? Now, if you notice, I'm not, doing my facial muscles, just it's relaxed, it's easy, it's subtle. No force, no exertion anywhere, right? So we will do 15 rounds in one round, 15 breaths in one round, and we will do 3 such rounds. Okay? So because I'm saying, I want you to do it and experience it. Now the entire process you will do with your eyes closed, and just be with yourself. It's your time. Just observe what is happening inside you. We are always smiling for the outside world. Now do it with a smile for yourself. Okay? So eyes gently closed. With a smile, take a normal breath in and out. Now, with full force and enthusiasm, in, hands go out. Out, hands come down. In, out. Hands come down. When you say out, hands come down. In, out. In, out. In, out. In, out. In, out. In, out, 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 and relax. Palms on your thighs, open to the sky. Just observe the sensations in your body. And observe the flow of energy in your body. Let's get ready for the second round. Palms are in a loose fist next to your shoulders. Now with a smile, take a normal breath in and out. Now with full force and enthusiasm, in, out, 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 in and out, and relax. Just observe yourself. Maintain a gentle smile on your face. Now let's get ready for the final round. Palms in a loose fist next to your shoulders. With a smile, take a normal breath in and breathe out. Now with full force and enthusiasm, in, out, 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 and relax. Now I'll just lead you through some instructions. Just follow it and it will relax your mind. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Another breath in and out. Become aware of all the noises in your surrounding. The sound of the AC, people talking, traffic. Become aware of all the noises in your surrounding. Accept all the noises. You are in harmony with your surroundings. Deep breath in and breathe out. Become aware of your body. Your body is a precious gift from divine, from nature. Honor and respect your body. Become aware of your feet, your calf muscles, your knees, your thighs, your hips, both your legs. Deep breath in and breathe out. Become aware of your abdominal muscles, your stomach, your chest, left shoulder, left palm, whole of your left hand, right shoulder, right palm, whole of your right hand. Deep breath in and breathe out. Become aware of your neck, your chin, lips, nose, eyes, forehead, head, your whole body. Become aware of your whole body. Deep breath in and breathe out. Incoming breath energizes you and outgoing breath relaxes you. Deep breath in and breathe out. Another breath in and with a smile breathe out.
Wow. Oh, felt like I was in another world. This must be Nirvana.
And it's all in your hands. It's just the power of breath.
Yes, and this is with continuous practice.
Yes.
This is truly beautiful. You know, just getting acquainted with inside of me and making peace with my, you know, we fight the noise, but when we identify with it and still find our own space in it, you know, it's like we're holding the space, you know, and finding our place in that noise. Oh, wow.
So,
Smita?
you know, I would recommend all our viewers and even you that Gurudev says something.
Yeah.
M and M. You know, everybody is aware of that sweet M and M. But Gurudev says meditation and meals.
Meditation.
So before your meals, you know, just do this and you will have the energy for the rest of the afternoon and evening.
Oh, wow.
So before your lunch, before you take any meals, just do the simple breathing and just relax your body and your mind.
And you can do this. You can do this anywhere. You don't have any excuse not to do this.
Exactly.
Smita, I think you're going to come back for a full meditation. We won't even talk. We'll just start and go straight into meditation. I can't thank you enough. I just really want to say that I appreciate, you know, every second you have spent here with us, and thank you for being such an amazing guest. Namaste.
Thank you. Thank you.
And to you at home, I'm so happy that you joined us at the Literary Bar. This has been such an exceptional experience for me. I hope you learn to breathe easier. And remember that the Literary Bar is always open. For more, please follow us on Facebook, X, and Instagram. And do subscribe to our YouTube channel at Plus TV Africa. You can watch us on DSTV channel 408 and on YouTube. Make your life a great story. My name is Chinedum. Thank you.
Love you.